It's up to us to reopen Maryland. Larry Hogan's talking about a vaccine. That's quite an assumption, Mr. Hogan, millionaire Hogan. Quite the assumption. What if a vaccine can never be made? An effective one. Does the flu vaccine work 100%? No. So why do you think a coronavirus vaccine would work? How do you think that they could get such a thing in just a few months or even a year's time? You really think the American people, the ones who wave American flags and love the Orioles and love the Ravens and love the Independence Day parades and love the War of 1812 celebrations, do you really think the American people who love freedom, who have a history of rebellion, are going to keep doing what you're telling us to do for, indefinitely until you're out of office? I don't think so. So first of all, here's my directive. Business owners who are shut down, open back up. Absolutely. People of Maryland who are called for jury duty, it is your duty as an American citizen who loves freedom to find anybody who is charged with one of these crimes, quote unquote crimes, not guilty. It is your right to do so. It is your duty to do so. It is how prohibition ended, and it's how this tyrannical orders, these tyrannical orders will be ended. So, here's my question to Larry Hogan. If I shut down your salary, would you stop all this? Would you send the state police to my house again? You little coward? I gotta tell the state police, I told you guys before, I'm one guy. But if there's 100 of me, if there's 1,000 of me, that's when you should start shaking in your boots and maybe questioning which side of history you're on. Because in the end, I called Larry Hogan out over a year ago, for his tyrannical behavior, for his laws and the laws that he signed into, the bills that he signed into law, and the laws that he continues to enforce that were against the United States Constitution. And I told you what the federal law was, Title 18 USC Section 241 or 242, depending on who you ask. Those are the federal laws that he is breaking. They are not civil, they are criminal. Yes, subject to fines or up to a year in prison, and in certain cases, death. Okay, in certain cases, if somebody dies because they're being deprived of their constitutionally protected rights, then yes, the death penalty could be one of the punishments. Could be. This is not a death threat. This is just reading the law, okay? Look it up again. I told you guys before. Anyway, here's the bottom line. You want to reopen Maryland? You reopen Maryland. I saw more people out on their boats today. Oh yeah. And luckily I didn't see the police again. Or at least I didn't see them. Maybe they did get, pulled over by Department of Natural Resources or whatever they're called, DNR police. But the bottom line is, people were out and about. I saw a lot of traffic out today. I think people were, the weather was getting warmer. It wasn't raining. I think people are reopening, and I really think, and I know you're afraid of getting your business license taken away. Well, it's time that we start, maybe pooling our money together. That's POOL, pooling our money together, getting a lawyer. Let's see if, what it takes for business licenses to be revoked, because to me, I think that would be like a jury trial type of thing, don't you think? So I get it. You're scared. But here's the thing. The 14th Amendment, equal protection under the law. Why is it okay that Walmart and Target and the grocery stores, and I don't know what the other businesses open because I haven't been to the other businesses, but there's other businesses that are still open, and yours was considered non-essential? I gotta tell you guys something. I had to get some car repairs recently, and they're pretty expensive. I think my business is essential. It's essential that I have a vehicle to transport my body, to transport my equipment, and to earn a living to pay the bills. Okay? I had to replace equipment. I actually have another car repair. The battery is dying. It's very close to dying. I had to get 2 jump shots in the past 2 weeks. So that's another, let's say, $150. Larry Hogan ain't paying me that. Larry Hogan is not giving me a new car battery. He's not opening my hood up. He's not going to put it in there, you know what I mean, like for free. He's not even going to do it if I paid him. No. No, he's going to tell me I can't run my business. No way, sir. I wish I had a physical location because it already would have been opened. Because guess what, Larry? Let me clue you in on something. I've been doing business. Oh, yes. I've been doing business. The bills aren't going to pay themselves. You're still getting paid, Mr. $3,000 a week. Okay, give or take $200. But you're still getting paid, Larry. So why can't I get paid, huh? Because I'm non-essential? Well, let me do your job for you, you little tyrant. And I will open every business back up. Slowly but surely, things will I would say, look, here's what you guys got to do, okay? These are the new rules, We can talk about masks, we can talk about gloves, reopen with those, but you can't keep people shut down indefinitely. And that's what we're talking about here. And that's ridiculous. And it's time for us to grow a pair of balls or ovaries and open up Maryland again. Let's let freedom ring and let Larry Hogan cry like a little baby. You really gonna let a 5'7" man tell you what to do? Huh? Think about that. A fat, balding, wait a minute, short, wait a minute, tell you what to do? No, you're not gonna listen to what I would tell you, right? You wouldn't listen to me. So why are you listening to him? Why are you listening to Larry Hogan, huh? Why are you listening to him? I know why, because he does have a little bit of power. Let's take that power back. Let's take Larry's power away from him. Let's tell him, you want to shut down my business? Come on. Like I used to challenge people to boxing matches, the bad people. I used to challenge bad people to boxing matches, the ones who thought they were tough. I challenged Larry Hogan to come shut down my business himself. I dare him to try to come take my camera equipment and come take my other stuff, my microphones and other things. I dare him to come physically take my equipment away and shut down my productions. Because I got to tell you, Larry, I will shut you down if you try to do that. But I know you don't have the guts to do it. You don't have the physical strength to do it. You'll have other people, just like you did back in January of 2019. You sent 4 tall men with guns to my house because you didn't have the guts to face me one-on-one and talk about your crimes. And of course, they didn't have the guts to arrest you, like I said. The law's there. Anyway, look, I don't want to get off on another tangent, but bottom line is we reopen Maryland when we're tired of the BS and when we all realize this ain't going to end. And by the way, 4th of July, I don't know about the parades in your local area, but I say we do them anyway. Even if the official groups don't do them, I say we do them. And if Larry Hogan dares try to walk in these Independence Day parades, we boo him every single second until he decides to walk away from the parades at the nearest exit. Because Larry Hogan is not a lover of freedom. He wants to talk about, oh, I'm a business owner. Your business Hogan Companies is still open, bro. Don't give me that BS. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.